What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get today's video started, I just want to say I hope you guys had a great time on Christmas with your family. Hope you guys got all the gifts you wanted. Now today we're going to be putting a modification on my truck that my fiance got me for a gift for Christmas. It's a really nice, short and simple modification, but it's really awesome for those of you that want to roll down the road with your windows cracked and you don't have to worry about the wind or the rain getting in there. Now, I know what you guys are wondering, like, am I a smoker? Because a lot of smokers do this to their vehicles. No, I do not smoke. So the truck's already clean. I'm already ready to go ahead and get them on there. Just got to get them out of the box in there in the garage and start sticking them on the windows here. And I'll show you guys how to do that exactly for those of you that don't know. And the other thing I'm going to do on the truck today is go ahead and get my heat gun out and see if we can remove these chrome covers. So as I mentioned in previous videos, or at least I believe I did, I do not like those. I want to go just all black and white like the truck is, and I want to color match all the other chrome that's on the truck. The front end's kind of chrome and the rear bumper's chrome still. So today we're going to get the heat gun out and see if we can get rid of these covers. So here's our modification right here in this box, you guys. And these window covers here, these rain covers, rain guards, whatever you want to call them, she got them from WeatherTech. And no, this is not a paid promotion, paid advertisement, or anything like that, but these things are really awesome. I've already got the WeatherTech floor mats in the truck. Those things are pretty cool too. See, these WeatherTech floor mats are really awesome. Obviously mine are super dirty right now, but they're built to shape the exact way that your floor mats are. As you can see, they work really well. I love them. But they're also the same brand, like I was saying, as those window guards that I just got for the truck that we're going to be putting on here in just a second. So get them out of the box and we'll get this thing started. So here's our stuff, guys. We got the back windows, we got the front windows, we got all our necessary instructions for installation, and we got our hardware for the back ones. So my favorite thing about this kit here, guys, is that these things do not stick to the outside of the truck with 3M tape like them cheaper brands do. Maybe not cheaper, but there's some other brands, they use the 3M tape on the back side. What you would do is put the 3M tape here, and then you just have to try to line it up on the truck as best you can. So what WeatherTech does is for these back windows here, and honestly it depends on what make and model you got on how they install on your vehicle. But on my particular truck, these back windows have these little clips here that you install on the window channel there. You can kind of make it out in the description here. There's like a window channel. You have to pull your weather stripping back, put these clips on, but I'll show you guys here in a minute. But anyway, that's how the back ones go on. And then these front ones actually just slip right up in the channel and they just lock in place, I guess. You're supposed to roll your window up and not roll it back down for, I think it's like 24 to 48 hours, something like that. But anyway, well, actually, I believe that's only if they have like the adhesive on them, which these ones don't. They just snap in place and we're good to go. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with the front one first because it's pretty simple. I mean, the back one's really simple too, but the front one's even more simple than the back one. This right here is the front of the window guard. You're gonna want this bottom piece here, this bottom edge, to sit right on top of the bottom edge or the top edge of your window seal here, the bottom window seal. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna shove this in back behind that mirror piece there, and then you're gonna go to the other side here and bow it out and get it tucked in there. And then you can see here, I don't know if you guys can, well, let me get this back in here like it's supposed to be. It didn't want to stay in there. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but it's kind of bowing out away from the truck. So now what we want to do is we're going to come back over here and we're going to start curling it in and getting it down underneath that seal. It's really easy to do. You just have to be real slow and patient about it. And there it is. That right there is how easy the front one is. Well, the ones that don't have the adhesive with them, that is. And even those ones are probably pretty easy too, because it's just a little thin strip. It's not like that thick 3M stuff, and you just peel it off there. Once you get it up in there, you kind of pull it back towards you. Now we're gonna roll the window up, and you're supposed to let the window sit up for like 12 hours. I don't think that's gonna be the case with us because it just snapped into place. We don't have the adhesive to try to worry about. So I'm gonna roll this window up, and we'll move on to the back side. Okay, so if I didn't mention it already, you have to start out with the window rolled at least halfway down on the front windows, and then on this back window here you want to roll it all the way down, open up the window, because for this part we're going to be pulling this weather strip off right here. And it's really easy. You just grab hold of it on the back side with your fingers and just pull straight out, and it comes off like that. Now I'm going to take this clip right here and I'm going to hook this piece, this little hook right here. You see it right there on the back side, this hook. We're going to hook it right on the channel here, just like that. Move you guys in closer so you can see that real quick. So that right there is exactly what you want to do. You want to hook it on that little channel right there, that little pinch weld, and this little notch right here is going to be on the outside of the truck, so that when you put this back on, it looks like that. And over time it'll probably blend in with the color of this, and I'm going to probably hit this with some kind of detail stuff so that it comes back real black like that. But for now, you need to leave this off and get this back on there. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so we hook this on just like that. So now that it's on there, we got to get a tape measure and measure from this edge here, and up here on these crew cabs, I believe it needs to be 17 and 5/16 from this bottom edge up to this little point here. And then on the back side here, we're going to do the same thing. We'll pull this strip off and we'll measure on this side, it's 15 and 1/8 from here up to that point. All right, so we want 17 and 5/16. I think it's going to be, we got to go a whole other inch. It's pretty much right up here where this little spot weld is, where it starts to do the little curve. We're going to be up in there somewhere. Let's double check that right there. That is super close. We'll go just a little bit higher, right in there. I'm going to put this strip back on and see if it stays where it's supposed to. It looks like it may have went a little farther. Let's go ahead and check before we get it all the way on. Yeah, we need to go back down just a little. All right, check that again. I think we're gonna be good there. That's pretty much perfect right there. Now we can just move on to the backside. Peel this off. Get our clip on here. And this one here is going to be 15 and 1/8. That's way too high. That's almost perfect. All right, you guys, time to get this thing put in place. Now on this back one here, you can see it's got this little hole in it. That's where that little tab hooks into. So this goes back behind the weather channel, and the tab hooks into that at the same time. And then it goes in the front one as well. It has this little hole in it too. So get this hooked in right here, work it up in that channel. You got to kind of bow it and make sure it goes into the front one. There we go. I think we need to adjust our little pieces here, these little snap pieces. It needs to go up just a little tiny bit. It seems like it's kind of loose in my opinion, so I'm going to move those up just a hair and everything will be good. So I'll get that done right quick and then I'm going to show you guys the finished product. There it is, guys. Check that out. Those things look awesome. You see how low profile they are? All nice and tucked into the window sill like that. They don't stick out on the way out on the side like the other ones do. They're not sticking to the paint, leaving them nasty lines that you have to clean up when they go flying off the truck down the highway if you don't get them stuck good enough. Just look at that. It doesn't even stick out at all. Super flush with the body. Really flush. I love it. Best gift ever right there. I'm gonna love these things when I'm driving the truck. Yeah, buddy. That looks really good. I can't believe how low profile they are. That's insane. That looks so cool, you guys. Man, all right. Now it's time to get these things removed. I am so done looking at that chrome. Like, completely done with it. The only problem is this one back here on the tailgate handle, this thing's broken. It wants to fall off the top side. The clips on the back here are broke, so I'm gonna have to go down to the auto parts store and buy a new one of those. But the fact that the chrome's gonna be gone, that's gonna make me really happy, you guys. And I don't know if I'm gonna leave this on or not, guys. I'm a little bit iffy about that. I might black it out, but at the same time, I don't know if any of you guys have caught TSO over there on Instagram or not, but those guys are making some pretty sick custom decals for your trucks, and I think I want to do it. Oh, they're not decals, they're badges. Like, they're legit badges just like this, but they do your like social media. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm gonna do them, I think I'm gonna get after it. Oh, also check this out. Went ahead and got me a decal made myself. Yeah, that's right, I made it myself, you guys. Anybody want some decals, hit me up. Anyway, let me get my heat gun out, get rid of this chrome. Now before we get any farther into today's video, I just wanted to let you guys know, like I mentioned in the last video on the truck, I was going to tell you guys what I paid for this thing, and I'm really curious to see what you guys have thought about it. None of you commented in the comments down below as what you thought I paid for this truck in late 2022 for this nice of a truck. 120,000 miles, or excuse me, 118,000 miles on this bad boy. It is a C71, not a diesel. I mean, that probably sucks to most of you, but it's my thing. I'm not a guy that needs a diesel truck. I don't really need all that. I don't need to spend that kind of money on fuel. But anyway, 118,000 miles, fully loaded, sunroof, leather, all that. Every option you can get on this truck back in 2006. None of you guessed what I could pay for, what I paid for it. So I'm going to tell you right now, I paid $14,000. And it's crazy, guys, because when I first saw this truck go up on Marketplace, he started out at 18, and I just kept watching it and watching it. He went down to 17.5, 16.5. I kept watching. Finally, after about a month, he dropped it to 15.5. So I hit him up. I said, hey man, check it out. This is the deal. Like, it used to have a brush guard on it. I was like, you keep the brush guard, I'll come get the truck. 14,000. Call it a day. He debated it. I mean, honestly, it was a little bit of a debate. I had to talk him into it, but as you can see, I did. I got it for 14 grand, and I love it, you guys. This thing has like almost everything original on it except for the 3-inch leveling kit and the wheels and tires, and obviously the headlights, tail lights, and the third brake light, and the window tint, and the things you guys just seen me do it today. But other than those little simple things, it's completely stock, and it is amazing. It has an intermittent lifter tick, but I can figure that out. I think I know what it is. I'm probably gonna wait till this summer to get it all figured out, because as you guys know, the garage isn't very big. I don't want to be trying to work on that big old truck in that little garage. So when summer comes around, let me get you out of the sunlight. So when summer comes around, we'll get that thing tore down and figure out why it's lifter ticking. But for now, I'm just gonna enjoy it and enjoy the ride. Hopefully you guys stick along with me and enjoy the ride as well. Hopefully we get an awesome winter with a lot of snow, because I want to take this thing out and have a lot of fun, make some really cool content for you guys. We're gonna make awesome content either way, whether it snows or not. But yeah, guys, that's it. The truck's looking pretty sweet so far. Super clean. I'm in love, man. I mean, it's awesome. I'm so happy, much happier than the Mustang. I hope you guys are happier. I hope you guys are excited for this thing just like I am, because it's gonna be on the channel for a long time. That this truck's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to be one of those deals where a year down the road I'm looking to get rid of it and change out again. It's not going to happen, guys. This is going to be the content for a long time. Maybe some other things like the little four-wheeler we got going right now, you know, maybe we'll pick up another car in the future, but it's probably going to be a while, because I got some payments, pretty hefty payments on this thing right now, so I can't afford another vehicle. But like I said, we got that four-wheeler we're building. We're going to continue modding this truck, but we get back to the video. Time to get rid of this chrome stuff I don't like at all. This might take a while, because this seems to be some thick plastic, and that 3M probably sticks really, really well. I mean, I'm assuming that's what it's stuck with. I don't know, I've never put these things on the truck before, so hopefully that's all it is. Ooh, it wants to come off there, but at the same time it wants to break. I don't really care if they break. I don't like them. They're not going back on, and I probably won't try to resell them to anybody. They're not really worth selling to anyone. Probably very few people that would even want them anyway, honestly. It's kind of coming. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, man, that's cool. It's like once you get it started, it just goes. That's awesome. Oh, this one broke too. That's all right. Like I said, I'm not trying to save them or resell them to anybody. I think that's the worst thing ever. Jeez. Oh, there we go. Heck yeah. Now I just gotta take this stuff off, which, as you can see, that's super easy to do. This stuff just rolls right off of there. Once I get that off, I'll probably clean it up with some goof off, and then I'll hit it with some of my back to black stuff and make this plastic look brand new. Yeah, see, this isn't gonna take long at all, guys. The truck's gonna look so much better after this is done. goodness, it is done, you guys. Ooh, it's done, and man, does it look good. Like, so much better than having that chrome on there. Man, really, really, really good. I'm not gonna lie, there are a few little blemishes in these two door handles on this side. The driver's side doesn't look that bad. I don't know how well you guys can make it out in the lighting or not, but there are a couple dull spots on these, even after I hit them with that black to black. But it looks freaking good, you guys. I like it so much better than having that chrome on there. Now the back one there, as I showed you guys, I'm gonna have to go buy me a new little surround piece, but we got all the chrome off of that anyway. Yeah, I love it, guys. I think it turned out amazing. Those window deflectors are so cool. Nice and low profile, it looks really good. The black door handles, much better than the chrome. Much, much better. Now, before I forget, that stuff that you guys see me using in the time lapse there, those couple products, not a paid promotion either, guys. That was just me showing you what I use so that you guys can do this process to the best of your ability as well. So if it doesn't work out for you for what you're using, maybe you guys can try using what I used in the video. But that's gonna wrap it up, guys. The truck looks amazing. Probably gonna go get some pictures for Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me over there, it'd be much appreciated if y'all did. But yeah, it looks so freaking good. So good. Yeah, see over here on this side, these ones look really good. And I don't think it's just because it's in the shade. Maybe it is because it's just in the shade, but either way, I'm gonna leave them black for a while. I'm debating on color matching those as well. And also, for you guys, I want you guys' opinion. Like, should I do these pillars here in black? Should I vinyl wrap those in black? Make it look like all one big window? I really think it would look awesome, but I want you guys' opinion. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's content, smash that like button. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Just like that, we'll catch you guys in the next one.